Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's royal status changes as palace releases new details. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have officially stepped down as senior members of the royal family as the Queen has made further announcements on their royal positions. Meghan Markle, 38, and Prince Harry, 35, announced they would be stepping down as senior royals in January, and after finishing off their final royal engagements in the UK, they have begun their new life in LA. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex wished to become financially independent from the royals, which in turn meant they couldn't work under their status. New details have since emerged surrounding their royal status. Speaking on his talk radio show, Dan Wootton said, "There are some very interesting facts emerging just over the past couple of hours about their future relations with the royal family. Buckingham Palace or no other royal communications representatives, including palace spokespeople or household representatives or royal sources, will speak anymore on behalf of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Instead, they now have this PR company in the US which has previously represented people like Michael Jackson and Harvey Weinstein. They are now representing the couple." Meghan's estranged half-sister Samantha Markle added, "I think desperate times call for desperate measures. I think that speaks loudly about their position and their need to candy coat everything that's happened." Meghan's sister went on to compare the Duchess of Sussex to Jim Carrey in Dumb and Dumber. She added if Meghan was to call, she would tell her to call her father, Thomas Markle, first. Samantha said, "When I see her, I always see the face of my little sister. It's like Jim Carrey in Dumb and Dumber, it's like 1 in a million. You're saying there's a chance?" This little part of me thinks, wow, there's a pandemic. Maybe this will be the chance. Maybe she'll feel something. Maybe she'll come around and feel how short and precious life, family and people are and not objectify them. Mr. Wootton asked, "If she reached out to you, you would take the phone call?" Samantha said, "Yes, but I would say, you know what? Call me later, call Dad first." The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have bowed out from the royal family with a heartfelt message about the coronavirus crisis and a vow to work out how they can best contribute. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry to become less interesting during post-royal life. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are going to be less interesting once they officially step down as senior royals, a Canadian businessman claimed. Meghan and Prince Harry are officially stepping down as senior royals today, 3 months after they announced their intention to step back as full-time working members of the House of Windsor. Their decision to renounce their full royal status to gain more independence and privacy sent shockwaves through the world. Many commentators focused on the impact Meghan and Harry's departure would have on the royal family or which consequences their exit would have on their patronages. However, one Canadian businessman focused on Meghan and Harry's future life and how becoming minor royals would eventually make them less interesting. Kevin O'Leary, a businessman who campaigned to be leader of the Canadian Conservative Party in 2017, said in January, "When they are ex-royals they become much less interesting." The businessman also suggested it was the Duchess of Sussex who pushed for a radical change in their lives. He added, "I think Meghan got him into a bad place, and maybe she should do a little soul-searching. She knew what she was getting into when she married him." Formally, Meghan and Harry aren't being stripped of their titles. However, as stated by Buckingham Palace in mid-January, the couple will no longer be able to use their Her Royal Highness styles. In 12-month time, Prince Harry will also lose his honorary military titles. However, the fact that the Queen won't fill these vacancies until next year, suggests she is leaving the door open to Meghan and Harry should they change their mind before the end of the transition period. The pair will also have to renounce to carrying out royal engagements, a ruling which appears to have upset Prince Harry. In a speech delivered at a charity event, the Duke of Sussex said, "Our hope was to continue serving the Queen, the Commonwealth, and my military associations, but without public funding. Unfortunately, that wasn't possible. I've accepted this, knowing that it doesn't change who I am or how committed I am." Meghan and Harry left a last, somber message as senior royals on their Instagram page yesterday evening. In their post, Meghan and Harry told royal fans they will continue to work behind the scenes, but delay announcements on their future and their charitable organization until the end of the coronavirus pandemic. Similarly, a memo issued by Buckingham Palace said, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex would prefer that in the immediate weeks and months, the focus remains on the global response to COVID-19. However, we recognize there are outstanding questions relating to their future beyond their household transition deadline. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex will spend the next few months focusing on their family and continuing to do what they can, safely and privately, to support and work with their pre-existing charitable commitments while developing their future non-profit organization. Within hours, Meghan and Harry will also lose their communication team at Buckingham Palace. The palace's memo added, effective March 31, 2020, no other royal communications representatives act on behalf of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, including palace spokespeople, household representatives nor royal sources. Going forward, Buckingham Palace will no longer comment, guide on Sussex-related inquiries.